Everybody, welcome. It's the Ronimo Streamisho. It's me with it. Welcome everybody. It's time to begin this crazy town. Hello. Welcome to the Ronimo Streamisho here today for June the 10th, 2020. Today is going to be a pretty news chock full episode with lots of stuff going on, lots of announcements to make, and just lots of talking to do. Hopefully y'all can hear me above the craziness over the Sonic Picnic music, and if so, then we can get started on today's docket. We've got several things going on, but most importantly, let's go ahead and explain everybody's favorite thing. You'll see a little "Let's Go" there in the corner there. Well, don't worry about that too much because it's about to start starting now. If you put an exclamation mark raffle, then there's a chance you can win a RoboScoop. So, like, let's go though. Who doesn't want RoboScoops? If you already want a RoboScoop, then I can hunt around, maybe find a skin that you're looking for other than a RoboScoop. But RoboScoop's kind of the elite one. You can make friends with that one. Anyway, on today's docket, today, we've got several community features that we're going to be looking at. A couple of things that people have put in, fan art-wise and otherwise, that I've seen on the Discord over the past couple of weeks since I started, and I've been meaning to show off for a little while. So hopefully today I can show them off. Additionally, we have some Awesomenauts news. We're going to be looking at the top 100 Awesomenauts used, and looking at least a couple of them and talking about them a little bit. We're going to be talking about the SPL, how registration ends tonight, and how you need to check in if you already have a team, and if you don't, go looking for one. We already have doubled the amount of the number of people that we thought would actually enter the SPL, so that's pretty crazy. And we're also going to talk about the Awesomenauts Brawl Weekly. They're starting up this weekend too. More on that in just a moment. In addition, we got some Blightbound news. We got a pretty cool announcement. The PC Gaming Show, presented by PC Gamer? Yeah, PC Gamer or online, I'm guessing at this point. They have a show going on called the PC Gaming Show at 11 o'clock. We'll talk more about that on Saturday, and Blightbound's featuring in that. So that's some Blightbound news right there. Additionally, we'll be talking about the Blightcast. What's going on? Where's the first episode? What's happening with the second episode? And why am I going to disappoint all of you about that? And finally, if all of that gets through without a hitch, I guess we'll play some Awesomenauts. Let's go ahead and start from the top. We got some community features that I've been wanting to show off for just a little bit. Boom! Let's start off with Boy Kala's Rafflenauts Clunk. If you've not played Rafflenauts, it's a little hidden game in the Awesomenauts files. If you go digging around, you can find it. You used to be able to play it through the tutorial. Yes, hi there. I know I'm hidden, but Boy Kala's beautiful art is more important, you see. And yeah, there's his Rafflenauts Clunk. It's adorable. Next up, this is a drawing by Yar on the Discord, and this is obviously two Maxes looking at each other. It's called Gazing into the Abyss. It's a very cool little piece there. I really like how it looks. The shading and highlighting on the Malefic Max skin there is pretty sweet to boot. I think it's pretty dope. I mean, at least I like it. But then lastly, I actually have to pause everything for a second. Because the next bit is actually an audio piece. That's right. We got somebody who made some music. So, this is made by a guy called Mandrew. He posted this on the... where's the Streamisho features? There it is. He posted this on the Discord a little while back. You might recognize the tune. It's 8-bit and it's so good. It's giving out the little, like, in the background. So, that's No Blue Elephants Please, the shop music, if you haven't figured it out yet, from Awesomenauts, being played in an 8-bit style. And it's sick. If you want to go ahead and check it out, Major actually has a YouTube channel, so you can go ahead and check that out just by searching it. And you can also probably find him somewhere on the Discord, in the content section, and take a look there as well. I'll go ahead and pin that as soon as the show's over. Just let it finish. It's so close. Anyway, so I thought you guys might like to take a listen to that, and I just want to show that off. So thank you, Yar, Mandrew, and Boy Kala for posting those in the Discord. I hope it's, I hope that you enjoyed having them shown up here in front of everybody. And yeah, well, let's move right along. So, the top 100 knots. I bring this up only because a couple of people are like, hey, I'm brand new to the game. Seriously, still happens 8 years later. What are the best knots? Well, according to this Tumblr by dreadwhoop.tumblr.com, he does a weekly top 100 knots. And he regularly updates it to see, you know, who changes where and how. As it stands right now, Skoldir and Froggy are the top 2, and apparently this week there's a bit of a switch. Skoldir, you know, gaining +5, and Froggy losing 3. Ending with both of them sitting at 18 people in the top 100 Awesomenauts players, playing those guys as their mains. So 18 and 18 for Skoldir and Froggy, respectively. But then we got Raylan, Penny, Sentry, Lone Star, Yuri, Ayla, and Durple, and Ted McPain. And those are the top 10 most used knots in the top 100. Which is fine, you know, I thought that's a little bit interesting. Like, it's a little interesting. I don't know what Durple's doing up there, but apparently Durple's a big favorite for people. I'm also interested to see how, you know, 9 Raylans got up there, but hey, those are the all-time mains, though. That's true. That's true, but the fact that there was a big change at the top with 5 Skoldir mains sinking their way into the top 100 and 3 Froggy mains just kind of going, keep in mind, at the bottom of this list, at literally 0, after a couple of changes and such, because there were some people that were at 0 and now are at 1, we got no representation for the following knots. There are no Jimmies, no Xenias, no Vinnies, no Ulips, no Commander Rockets, no Max Focuses, no Snork Gunks, and no X's. Of those, the last 6 that I mentioned have no change. So if you're looking to become like that top-notch X main, there's a spot there for you in the top 100. It's there. But yeah, it's there. Anyway, thank you to Dreadwhoop for putting this always together every week. I would like to continue to go ahead and just push that, especially now as we get into more competitive season. In this case, we've got some announcements about the SPL to go on next. So, the SPL. Some people have been asking, when's check-in deadline? When am I locked out? Well, the good news is you're not locked out. At least not until midnight tonight, my time. So that's in a little bit less than 12 hours now. You need to go ahead, get your team together, register, and then once you've registered, check in. Checking in is helpful because it allows you to effectively cement your spot. If you do not check in, and someone else does, they will take your spot even though you might have submitted first. So, why is this important? Because there are currently 20 teams competing. Out of the initial guess that I had, I was like, you know, about 10 of them will show up. We'll have 2 divisions of 5, it'll be fine. We've got 20 teams. 2 of them come from Ronimo. So of, you know, the entire representation of the teams, hey, 10% being Ronimo, not too bad. The other 18, though, are just people from all over the place. People that I have not seen play competitively ever, or very rarely, or not in the last 7 years. So, lots of people who are new to the game, or haven't played in a little while, or people who are experienced, but, you know, chilling, relaxing, just playing games for fun. There are also some competitive teams, and I will be trying to see and find those, and if I can, slot them into the first division as fast as I can. Everyone else will be randomized. In order to make sure that you get the chance to be able to play in this, I suggest that you go ahead, apply now, register with your team. Make sure to write a roster list, which should be available in the player booklet. If you just take a look on the tournament webpage, it'll be there. If you look it up now, if you look SPL Tournament, Tournament, then you will be able to find it on Google as well. Just take a look at the player booklet, quickly read how to write a roster list, and you're good to go at that point. It's not hard. If 2 Ronimo teams can write it without any mistakes their first try, I'm sure it's fine. Now, please don't fire me. Yeah, so if you manage to get that all in, and if you're one of those teams that's past the 20 out of 20, don't worry about it. If we get enough teams, I will expand it to more divisions. Like, I know that there are at least 2 other teams that are like, we want to play. And if we get like another 2, 3 other teams that register, we could have a full 5 divisions for the 3-week session, and that would be awesome. So, SPL, get your times in. Then you'll have 3 weeks to play 4 matches with people. It should be a fun time, it should be a good time. We'll take some questions about the SPL in just a minute, okay? So I promise you I'm going to read chat, but just give me a second. Yeah, seasons mains aren't available anyway. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Okay, so, next up, we got the Awesomenauts Brawl Weekly. This one being produced and presented by Campus. is being promoted as well in the Ronimo Discord. This is a more conventional tournament setting with bans and drafts and picks and that whole shebang. If you're looking more for that kind of classic style competitive setting, please go ahead and check out the Awesomenauts Brawl Weekly. I've made sure to go ahead and pin an invite to that particular Discord in the competitive section of the Ronimo Discord for Awesomenauts. So take a look. It's another one of those things you need to register with a team, but it's a little bit more concise if I remember correctly. It's a far more competitive style tournament than the SPL is. So if you're looking for more of that hardcore kind of game, then go there. And they will also probably be trying to, like, you know, like a lot of those players will be streaming their games. So yeah, that should be a good time. And I think that's it for Awesomenauts news for right now, which means that we actually made it through there in about 10 minutes. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. It seems as if... It seems as if there aren't many questions about any of that. So, if you know some people that are asking questions about the SBL or about Awesomenauts Brawl Weekly, then please make sure to tell them about when those check-ins and registrations are needed. And with that, we'll move on. So, next up, we got Blightbound news. There's some pretty big news. First off, we've got a feature in a show coming up, the PC Gaming Show, by being presented by PC Gamer. I am so frustrated with myself. Quick personal note: when you're trying to write tweets involving other corporations and companies and their branding, don't mess up 3 times in a row. I called it the PC Gamer Show. I called it the PC Gaming Show, but without mentioning that by whom it was presented. And on my 3rd try, I've got it, but I made sure to wait a little while as to not ruin everybody's day by spamming them with the same announcement 30 times. I don't know my teammates' names or emails. Can I just change them later? Tempest? Yeah, you could just put in whatever. The main deal is I need to be able to at least contact one person via email, and then if I can contact them via email, great. I also want to make sure that no one's doubling up on multiple teams, so that way if I roll up divisions or stuff, you don't have 2 exactly the same teams participating in 2 divisions, effectively, if that makes any sense. And, or, additionally, having the same person participate onto different teams. If the seeds get randomized at any point, and, like, somehow he's supposed to play against themselves, like they are supposed to play against themselves, that's a straight pass. Like, that's not good. It's no bueno. So, like, yeah, just at least make sure that there's some way that I can identify everybody by. I don't care if it's like a first initial, last initial that are completely made up. At least give me one email and give me something to know you folks by. That's all that matters to me. For the SPL. Will the SPL be streamed? Neil would have done it 36 times? Ooh, yo, come on. Will it be streamed? So there's 2 things going on. First off, I know that some players want to stream it. If any of the players are playing in the SPL, they are more than allowed. In fact, they are encouraged to stream their games. Mind you, this does mean that the other team could be like, oh, we're going to go ahead and screen watch. If you're going to get that beat up about the SPL, my dudes, then, like, come on. At that point, maybe they won't stream it. What I will do, however, is take games that have already been played. Because in order to submit your games, you will need to submit a match ID to make sure that it's all well and correct. And if there's a dispute, then I can see it and it's not cheating. So I will have match IDs. At that point, I'll be using those match IDs to cast the games on Fridays. Hopefully starting this Friday if there are any games completed before 2 days from now. I'll be going ahead and casting them here on the Ronimo stream, and the first couple of days that I do this will probably be me on my own, just because A, I'm rusty, I'm not very good, and I could use the practice. B, I mean, I still need to get all the assets put together. As you can see, we're still using some of the older Ronimo assets, seen here, ka-ching, ka-ching, as compared to some of the other assets that I've been trying to create with their help, which, like, the more flashier intro screen was got, like, the gradient and all, like, the stuff. I've been trying to add my own touch to all the Streamisho stuff at the time to kind of give it a facelift and a polish. So hopefully I'll have more of those for the SBL casting bits on Fridays. But that will happen. I will be trying to cast at least 1 match on Fridays, maybe 2. It depends on how long they take. Put on a 10-minute delay. Hey, that's doable. Just do it. Doesn't even help in a game fast-paced as Knots. If you've got a 4th sub who's just watching the stream a little bit, because then they can kind of, you know, tell what's going on. Maybe they're planning something in the background. I don't know, man. It's possible, but it's not something I would do. The match ID system is down, by the way. I haven't checked it yet today. The idea is that we're hopefully, you know, it works. If it does not work, then yes, that does present a smaller more meaningful problem. I know that for some crazy reason Kuhn is able to watch the match replays because he's been banning people and all that stuff, and people have been, you know, like we've been talking a little bit. So he's able to watch the replays. So there's obviously something up. But hopefully we can get all that fixed. If not, then what will probably happen is I will ask for people for their matches based off of the results. If it's like a, you know, 1-to-1 or like just a really close match, then it'd be one of those things where it's like, hey, can I have like your replay file? Just send it to this email, please, and then I can work with it from there. I have Ronimo delay enabled, so we good? Absolutely. Not the submarine. Oh, the submarine's great. You lose the first game, you win the other 3. Anyway, it looks like it's a... Yeah, there we are. Nice. Alright, so for our first raffle site, let's go! The winner for the first raffle site of the day is... Shizme! Shizme, congratulations, and you are welcome to go ahead and send me a whisper. I will go ahead and give you a skin after the show. Enjoy your Robo-Scoop. Everybody else, yes, hashtag rigged. Shizme paid me at least $20. You need to do the same in order to be able to become even remotely eligible. Just kidding. Just put ! raffle in the chat and you'll be fine. Let's go ahead and roll that one more time. Boom. Raffle site number 2 underway. If you put in raffle already, don't worry about it. You're probably already good. So, let's continue getting back to business. Solf, is there any way we can still get Honeydew Scoldier? I am currently working on that. Admittedly, it's taken a bit of a back burner move for me because I've got all these other projects I'm trying to get up and off the ground, i.e. the SPL and such. But, once the SPL is up and such, I will have a little bit more time because at that point the SPL kind of runs itself, hopefully. And as a result, I'll be able to actually put together a way to get Honeydew Scoldier for everybody, somehow. That's something I want to do. That's on the list of things to do. As of right now, though, yeah, it worked. The good news is you can still get the free Ayla skin, and all the other skins, you know, they go on sale every once in a while, and, I mean, they might go on sale forever. In any case, yeah, I want that to be a thing. So, you're in good hands, or at least you're in the right hands with me on that one. No, you do not have to write ! raffle again. Chad is smart. It holds on to people. In this case, largely because I roll up a winner, then I cancel, and I go again. And it works. So, yeah, you're fine. You just need to put an ! raffle once. Admittedly, I've thought about changing it to just active people in chat, but you know what? Let's move along. Next up on the notes, like I said, the PC Gaming Show presented by PC Gamer is going to be happening this Saturday at 11 a.m. PST. That's GMT -8, if I can remember my time zones correctly, which means that if you live in the UK, it is 8 hours behind your 11 o'clock. So it'll be at 7 o'clock your time. If you live anywhere else in the western side of the EU, it'll be 8 o'clock your time, and so on and so forth. That show will be featuring 2 games being published by Devolver Digital, at least. One of them being Blight Bound, and there should be a lot of information about Blight Bound in there, at least, you know, some new information, which would be good. And some gameplay. Hey, hey, hey! Now, with that said, hey, where's that other Blightcast episode? What about SDST, folks? 3 hours difference. We'll be starting to watch at 2 o'clock, you and I, on Spent Tuna. So, what about those Blightcast episodes? Well, the first Blightcast episode is a bit of a problem. You see, I've been trying to design assets for it. You might be noticing I'm a bit slow at drawing and designing assets. So, Koi, what? Kay, come on, man. I'm an EST person. That's rude. I will ban you. So at this point, it is worth mentioning that the Blightcast for the first episode is supposed to be going up on YouTube, hopefully by the end of the day, if not tomorrow at the same time that the Ronimo Streamisho would. The reason why this took so long is because I've been designing all the different assets and new stuff has come in where I can I can get a better drawing for this thing, or I can get better footage for this thing. So it'll be going up. But it'll be going up with a fancy new coat of paint and everything, and that's why it's taken so long. The second Blightcast episode is interesting because I ended up talking with Lawrence. Lawrence was brought on as one of the designers for the game, and he was working particularly on the enemies. We talked about the heroes, mostly, hilariously, but that does mean that there's some information there that might be best postponed until after the PC Gaming Show. So, what'll happen is we'll have that Blightcast episode go up on YouTube, hopefully, on Saturday after the PC gaming show. And then that way we've got our 2 Blightcast episodes that we're supposed to be having, and we're back on schedule. Should be a good time, though. Should be a very good time. We had an excellent chat about all the different heroes, about what they, what their jobs are. It's an interesting talk. So that's a thing. And if you're wondering why there is no Blightcast episode 2 yet, that's why. If you're wondering where the Blightcast episode 1 is, that's why it's not there yet. Now, with that said, I'm actually all out of news already. So, where do we watch the Blightcast? The Blightcast will be going live up on the Ronimo Games YouTube. And as soon as I can manage to find a way to get the RSS feeds working, which is a joy. As soon as I got those working, they will also be available wherever podcasts are heard. So stuff like Spotify, the iTunes Store, that kind of stuff. It's just a matter of finding a home to put the podcasts, that way they can make an RSS feed to be submitted to the iTunes Store and Spotify. But I want the Blightcast now! Soon, Steve, soon. No, Abe isn't real. What? Cross-platform multiplayer? Cross-platform is hard. So, no. Not that we know of yet. It's not a thing that we have yet, no. I can't really answer any more than that. Because really, as far as platforms go, I can't really talk much more about them than that. As it stands, though, it should be pretty good to go on a variety of different systems, I think. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not here to answer questions about Blightbound, no. Not really. If you want to ask me a bunch of questions, you can ask me over Discord and whatever, and I'll do my best to either troll you or give you a real answer, depending on what I'm able to do. So give that a shot. But yeah, if I'm all out of news, then will there be ramps in Blightbound? As in, have we managed to design like, diagonals? I don't know, we had diagonals in Swords and Soldiers. I'm pretty sure that we would have diagonals somewhere in Blightbound. I can't think, are there ramps? Well, the fact that it's top-down, well, it's not top-down, but it's like 2.5D isometric, sorta, means that ramps aren't as important. So, Awesomenauts has no ramps. Yes, I figured that might be the case. I'm sorry, Zork. I can't give you a good answer right now yet, because I just don't have one that I can give you. They'll place 100 obstacles next to each other like we do in Knots? No, stop. It just occurred to you that there are no diagonal planes? Oh, yikes. Can I do tricks off these ramps? Kickflips, for example? Oh, good grief. Look, let's get on to the main part of today, then. Since it seems like we're not going to be, like, asking too many questions about the news. Hey, who needs news when you could have not news? Wait a minute. Who needs news when you can play Knots instead of news? There we go. Now we got it. So I'm going to go ahead and boot up Knots. I've been practicing X a lot. I'm going to try practicing X again. But we'll see what my dailies are. If you guys want to play with me. Oh, we did all the Knot news, Luke. Do you want a recap? I can give you a recap if you want one. But, like, we already did the Knots news. We talked about the SPL for a while. We talked about all kinds of things for a while. It was just... It's been nutty. It's been nuts. It's been naughty? No, that's not right. Recap. Okay, fine. Quick recap. First, there are some community features. I'd like to thank again Yar, Boy Kala, and Mandrew for creating some fan art this week. Next week, hey, RP, you're getting a feature. I'd like to thank them for going ahead and producing some pretty, spectacular images. Yar's Max image of gazing into the abyss, where the two versions of Max are staring at each other, is really cool. Boy Kala's Raffle Knots Clunk is awesome. And I'd like to thank Mandrew for his 8-bit No Blue Elephants, Please, because it's an excellent piece of music. Finally, for the rest of the Awesomenauts news, we talked about the Awesomenauts Top 100, where Skoldir and Froggy are now neck and neck at 18 players apiece in the Top 100. SBL registration and check-in ends tonight. If you don't check in, then your spot will be eventually checked in, or if you're if there's enough demand for more people to fill in spots. However, if you don't check in, people that have checked in will have priority over you. So make sure that you check in tonight. Register and check in tonight at the SBL. You can go ahead and find that website easily at the tournament website. So it's what am I speaking French? TOORNAMENT Tournament. Go ahead and look that up alongside SPL and Awesomenauts, and you should be able to find it fairly quickly over Google. I will also go ahead and post it in the Discord for the Ronimo Discord. Speaking of which, discord.gg/Ronimo. Check it out. We put a lot of news in there too. Right. And then, so that's the SPL. So as soon as midnight hits, you guys will be able to start playing your games because you'll be sorted into your divisions and all that stuff. It'll be great. So if you're wondering what that means for you, right now there's about a half an hour minus 12, so 11 and a half hours before registration and check-in are done. Finally, we also have the Awesomenauts Brawl Weekly that starts this Saturday. Make sure you go ahead and talk to Tempest for more details. Tempest, if you've got your Discord link ready to go, then go for it. You know what? Let's go ahead and deal with that question as soon as I go ahead and hop on here. Get a game in. Oh, let's watch this game. It's got a complete mirror match. What the heck? What is this? Well, we're watching it anyway. So, Idendu. How do you think the solo queue gameplay of Blightbound would compare to playing together as a full pre-made type deal? So, like, playing as a full pre-made type deal does have a lot of interesting things going on. Very specifically, you have access to a lot more in terms of, like... Also, if you want items, here's some items. You're going to have access to a lot more in terms of, like, teamwork initially. Like, you'll be able to, like, talk with them, you'll know them, you kind of know what they play and how they play and all that stuff that works out. But if you're solo queuing, it's fine. The game is designed as, well, as you'll hear in the Blightcast episode 2, Lawrence and myself do talk about, you know, the accessibility of the game and how it's definitely doable to play the game if you've never really played a hack and slash like dungeon crawler before. Yes, it is required that you do some teamwork, but it is relatively like easy to get into. It's accessible, like all of Ronimo's games. They're, you know, simplified in some cases, but despite the apparent simplicity on the front end, it ends up actually being pretty complex when you get down to the nitty-gritty of it. I'm a fan. Ooh, nice kill there. Nice kill, indeed. But yeah, like, it should be relatively easy to get into, and then if you get into a good team by, you know, by being in a solo queue, you can stay in the same team, or if you didn't like your team, you can just quit that team and look for a new one. Oh, there goes Rocco. Poor guy. Gustavino getting a nice little, you know, tongue lick in there, doing some extra damage, and that lifesteal just getting him a whole bunch of HP back. That's very nice. But yeah, you get the idea. Leon is Ulip confirmed. Slow leaked it. What? Author of the award-winning map Ghostbusters? Maybe. Here, let's take a look. There's Godzilla, there's Starwalker, and there's ARR Space Pirate. So, I don't know, you tell me. Oh, Derple's kind of like putting in some pressure, putting in some tower damage here. Arrow comes in. Rocco's putting in some pokey damage. You know, Rocco does as Rocco does. Lots of damage just by poking with the arrows there. Okay, that arrow hit him all right. Not a whole ton of damage on that arrow yet, though. So just a little bit of harassment. Out come the dinosaurs, so now there's a decent amount of area control for the next couple of seconds, but this Ulip does not have the extended time on the dinosaurs, which is not an item I would give up lightly on that character at all. Did I just not end up in the queue because I pushed F1? Is that a thing? That would be very weird. Because I know you can watch these games while being in the queue. You know, that's what I've understood. Oh, we still got another 4 minutes. We're good. I like to hate Rocco more than Chucho now. Now that's that's a hot take. Rocco is far easier to kill, I find, than Chucho is. And although he does do a whole ton of damage, he requires a little bit more aim. Chucho, you have access to like a turret that does a bunch of damage for you. The bomb is relatively easy to land. You got access to a really good escape ability, the ability to fly, everything else. Like, Chucho is really good. I love Chucho. I find that Rocco is a lot of fun, but I suck with him now. I really need to practice. And I don't think that Rocco is that much worse. Now, that said, that is personal opinion. That is just how I play and how I feel about playing other people. Oh, comes in the tongue lick. Godzilla looking hurt, gets hit by the slow arrow. Hold on, are you actually going to die? Nope. He sits downstairs, ends up putting out the nuke. The nuke is going to miss. That's fine. However, we got the entirety of Red Team going in here. Are they going to stand up to the dinosaurs? They are not. You know, I think that there was an argument to be made that they could have, but maybe not. All the creeps being dead kind of puts a damper on that particular problem. Red Team now kind of maneuvering up top, trying to do some damage. They're going to have to stay away from the dinosaurs, especially that Leon, who's very low HP. Out comes the nuke. That's going to waste away pretty quickly. Down here we got Rocco putting out some more damage, clearing out the lane as best as he can. Poke by the arrow. Poke by the arrow. Comes the dinosaurs. Is he going to brave them? No, there's no sense. There's no drones there, so out he goes. Now, up in the upper right corner here. Damage. Derple nuke. However, there's the gaze that comes out on Leon. Doesn't die for it, though. Doesn't die for it, though, if you're wondering if what I'm doing right now, I'm practicing for Friday. How are these Durples escaping so fast? Are they just lucky? Nah, man. They just don't stay in turret mode for very long. Durple isn't that slow necessarily, but his switch speed was buffed a long while back. Oh, in comes the nuke, but the silence trap actually stopped it? What? They should be very dead, and yet here we are. Yulip's gonna go ahead and just heal himself up back to full with those HP packs and heal up those drones. He could probably put a little bit of pressure down here if he wanted to, but he's not going to. Rocco's gonna put out some damage. Godzilla takes it. Does not care. It's a tiny arrow. Who cares? Stallwalker coming back upstairs, just doing a little bit of clear. Downstairs, we got Leon and Rocco doing much the same for the red team. We got the healing pack put down. Our space pirate putting out some defense as much as possible, but this bottom turret is taking a little bit of damage. And Yulip, I'm not sure if that was the place to put the dinos, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Those are just going to walk through the blue turret and not do a whole ton of damage. Failed Casao is going to go ahead and sit down, try to put out a nuke. The nuke is going to hit the Rocco, but only for a little bit of damage. It just kind of tickles him at this point. He's got a decent amount of regen. He's going to be getting it back fairly quickly, and there's also a Yulip on the team, so they've got a ton of regen. Oh, jeer. This is not a good place to be. The Rocco managed to get completely body blocked, tongued, and stuck behind a Leon. That was a very good kill by the red team. However, they do end up losing a turret for it. In revenge, another kill, though. The Yulip going just a little bit hard, a little bit ham to make that one happen. Is that worth it? I'd say so. Permanent upgrade in terms of getting like a killer like tower is nice. You know, if you kill a tower, that's permanent. Now, Raffle Tide, on the other hand, is impermanent. It's fleeting. It's one of those things that gives hope and takes away on a regular basis. Today we give hope too. Matt Miko! Thank you. Achoo! Pardon me. That was gross. Matt Miko, thank you very much. And congratulations for winning on this one. Go ahead and send me a whisper, or if not, I will try to find you as best as I can on Twitch. You win a RoboScoop. Enjoy. For everybody else, if you don't pay me at least $25 like what Matt Miko did, then I'm sorry, you're just out of luck. Sorry. Waff. Yeah, sorry about that one. Alright, we're in a game. Perfect. Rigged. Yeah, I mean, what do you think was going to happen? Alright, so Ix is already a bad play. Already a bad play. What do I do? What do I do? What kind of time commitment would the SPL involve as someone whose team is in all EST? So, it's literally 3 weeks to play 4 matches. Literally. That's it. So you have to play like a maximum of 12 games in 3 weeks. It's not that many. My sub goal in stream is to bribe Soulwolf for RoboScoop. Nice. Do it. Okay, so we've got a potential Chucho, potential one of those. Yeah. Like, Scoop would definitely be a good option. You know what? It's good. I'm playing Scoop. I wanted to play X, but we're playing Scoop, so be ready for me to suck horribly. I'm also going to go ahead and turn off groove music at this point, because we're going to have in-game music in a moment. Just need to go ahead and actually, like, you know, turn it on. Good luck. Have fun. I love how you can type good luck, have fun right here in this screen. Makes me a happy boy. 2, 1. We're up against Leon and Genji, and was that a Durple? No, it's a Leon. Swiggins. So Leon, Genji, and Swiggins. That's a pretty rough team in some respects, but hey, I think we got options. Let's go ahead and turn on that music. Boom, there we go. Mr. Slow Wolf, hello. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on capital O there because I don't know how and when to push the shift key. I think I pick up double liquor sword first. Why? HP, man. It's really good. You need to learn to get good with Lone Star and Durple. Hey, both of those are good characters to get good with. I think so. Glass of Milk, the GOAT. The Glass of Milk is a really good upgrade. Oh, take it real easy. Oh, look at that. What are you going to do, Swiggins? There's 2 of us now. I'll have you know that there's 2 of us. Pardon me. Excuse me. Avoid the Genji bombs. Please. Okay, there's a Leon about. Be careful. Whoa! Well, I'll just get behind that, thanks. That was a weird situation. I'm gonna go in behind these guys so I can get the HP back from this. Okay, this is safe now. Oh. Oof, not quite there, but hold on. I'm just gonna get most of my HP back, though. It's fine. Oh, get bombed as well. That was excellent. Took tower damage, took everything else as well. Oh, it feels good, man. I'm gonna completely ignore that anchor and just put out the damage where I can instead. Oh, and I got killed off anyway. If that had been a gaze instead of a dinosaur, I think I'd be alive right now, actually. Chucho's getting a little bit low. Should be okay, though. Yeah, he made it out. Now, Yulip, don't do what I did. Don't get too ballsy. I'm not invincible yet, even though it feels like I should be. Is the raffle running? What? What do you mean it's not running? Hey, you! Run! Thank you. Should be running now. It should be running now. Thank you for reminding me. Get off of my turret, sucker. Okay, upstairs we got some creeps. Sure, I'll take a couple. It's practically free. Oh, Leon. Rude. Come on, tongue me. Just do it. Just do it. Enjoy that. Slashy, slashy. Okay, we're all downstairs. We don't want to all be downstairs. We don't want to all be downstairs. There's definitely a good and vested argument for being upstairs instead. Gosh, I'd like to do more about this. Back off, back off. It's a lot of auto attack DPS there. I stole that. I did not mean to. Cool. Oh, jeez, it's a swagged. That was our only chance for the Yulip to get out of there alive. Oh, get out of here. Yo, get off my turret, though. It's too much. It's too much. Good job, Yulip. Nice HP. Alright, try me, Leon. Eep! Little spooky! Little spooky! But fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. This is good. This is good. I've managed to make it this far. Now, I want to do more. Oh, jeez. Ah! I should have known that was going to happen, too. Okay, like, I sensed it coming. I really, truly did. What do I need to do now? Well, we're dying a whole bunch. That's typical, honestly. The instant that you become a Ronimo, you have to die more often. Scoop is easy to me to know how to play in PvP. Is the only knot that I'm consistently decent at. Usually I'm decent at him, but I've been playing, like, X this whole time. So my timings are all wrong. I think I get Penguin Throne right now. And then we'll see what happens afterwards. So we're already 2 levels behind. That's bad news. We need to get some kills. They are snowballing already. Mind you, they're snowballing with the wrong upgrades, I'd argue, so... Boink. Okay, well, I'll stand back here and... Oh, come on now! Where was the gaze, my friend? The gaze would have been the instant win there! Okay, careful, buddy. You're in front. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll take that. Enjoy. Yeah, you're Genji. Okay, so the trick right now is to earn a kill with bindings now that we got the Penguin Throne. Guess not today. Okay. We're kind of getting surrounded and killed constantly. We need to be defending just a little bit here, folks. Just a little wee bit. See that skipping there and how I managed to steal a bunch of solar for free? That felt pretty good, didn't it? How's top looking? Top's fine. Top's okay. Top's a bit spooky, but that's what Leon does. Leon makes top spooky right now. Boink. Can I please have Roboscoop? No, that's not how that works. You have to get Roboscoop by putting exclamation mark raffle and doing it there? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Well, I'm gonna die too. Well, that was fun while it lasted, but at least we got a kill in return. This is not good. This is not good at all. I've died 3 times, at least I picked up a kill. Yulip is picking stuff up eventually. He's gotten some droid kills as well. Chucho's doing stuff. The only saving grace we have right now is that although Leon's got damage, and Genji's going for some decent, some different upgrades. I'm not saying that they're bad. He's got more wins on more characters than I do. The Swiggins is a weird build that I don't like at all. And I'm thinking that that might be a win for us in some respect. We'll have to see. Cool. A little bit of extra damage there. Get me out of here. I'm gonna pick up all that HP. Thank you. I've just eaten several Swiggins combos. I should be very dead by now. I should be very dead by now. And yet here I am. Here I stand, not dead. This is nice. Yeah, outstanding. Oh, jeez. Break that anchor immediately. There we go. Head over here. Oh, Chucho, you absolute god. Nicely done. Cool beans. We can do damage. It is entirely possible and doable. Ah, dang it. He got the anchor back in time. Yeah, I'll leave that for him, though. Leave that for our friend here, huh? Okay, I'll take this opportunity to go ahead and just put out some damage if I can. That was a mistake, apparently, because Leon does a majillion damage per hit, apparently. Jeez, what did you just pick up? Oh, you got rank and chainsaw add-on. Okay, well, that hurt. That hurt a lot. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with that. Pure damage is the meta on Leon? Yeah, absolutely. You know you have the right upgrades when Wolf says what they have the wrong ones? Luke, that's rude. He went for treasure map, which I don't think works, and ancient other stuff. Like, he just has no damage on anchor, on the grapple or anything. Like, that's not normally the right way to do things, I don't think. Now, I'm beginning to think that my usual build for Scoop is the way I'd rather be playing this right now, with access to, like, more heals rather than more sword, but I've seen what sword can do. I've seen what sword can do. It's a bit much. It's a bit much, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, well now the front two turrets are no longer safe. One turret is just gone. It's not safe at all. The other one... this upstairs one can be backstabbed now by Vorf here. Who just refuses to die. Now, it's not like their bottom turret's looking that much better, actually, and we're only half a level behind. We've managed to do some catch-up work, which is nice. Nice. Got one. Yeah, let's go for this turret. We got it. Boom, 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 boom. Going behind. Two turrets. Two turrets. Count them. Perfect. All right, let's get this super droid killed. That's pretty sweet, actually. That was really sweet, actually. Nicely done. For a completely uncoordinated team, I'm feeling pretty good. Bounce upstairs. Okay, he's not near me. I'm a little worried still about where he could be. Yeah, I thought that there might be something going on up there. Oof. Okay, head on back. We got 313. It's a decent amount of solar. I'm willing to spend it. Let's go. For solo queue Leon, it's fantastic. I'm a big fan. We could get the banner of the triple scoop at this point. I think I'm going to. It's just more damage when we use it. Nicely done. Our Chucho is carrying me really hard. Thank you. I'm not Chucho. What are you, my dude? Like, it's over. I guess it's not over. I stuck around at exactly the right point at exactly the right time. That's called positioning, baby. I'm very good at it, obviously. I'm a pro. How else do you think I got this job? Done. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Okay, so now the trick is to make sure that we can continue to keep up the pressure. Uh-oh. Is Chucho gonna be okay? Yeah, Chucho's gonna be fine. Whoa! Hello! Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, good. He got it. I definitely did not want to pick up those HP packs there. That was definitely my Ulip's HP packs to pick up. You should play in the tournament. Woohoo! Bataku has been gone for so long. Got one. Traded. Try me. Come on. Bring it. Alright, I'm going to head on home now at this point. It's another bunch of solar to work with. Now, with a bunch of solar to work with... Okay, you know what? I could either go for the titanium cone shield, or I could go for the strikes or for the slash damage. I actually really like the slash damage, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a rank in the barrier magazine as well while I'm at it. It's a decent amount of damage. I like the burst. If there were any other player on the team, they would have tried to chase Leon and got ganked. I mean, yeah, probably. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, come on. Bring it. Bring it! Try to attack me. Try to gank me. I triple dog, quad dog dare you. Got one. I'll just not do that then, I guess. Oh no, glass of milk died. That's bad. It's just me and the chooch. Me and the chooch. Chooch and the me. I'm a little bit weak. Weak at the knees. Not where I want to be. Oh! Maybe that landed. Man, like, seriously. Just with impunity. Just like, I'm gonna tell him, it's fine. Yeah, this Leon knows exactly what he's doing, who's got what cooldowns, and which cooldowns work well against what people. Like, he knows what he's doing. Speaking of which... I'll go in and risk it. Briefly. That was maybe a little bit too much vested into killing that one guy when we lost the Ulip in return. Let's get this Genji, please. He's got, like, actually a million droids. Seriously, too many. Too many droids. Okay, I was disconnecting there. That's not super good. But that was, like, actually 15 flying droids. Kevin, are you okay? I'd ask what's going on, but I'm a little confused. That was a weird moment. Oh, no. He lived. Actually incredible, though. Actually incredible, though. So, Twisted Lance is, like, the next upgrade we need. At this point, that turret is done. Cool. I would like to... Excuse me. This is too choppy for me. Nice. We got that, at least. Okay, head on home. I'm helping. You stopped updating YouTube channel with Awesomenauts videos. Why? Those used to really make my day. Oh, I'm sorry. Literally because I... couldn't make the time anymore. Like, it was too much all at once, and I wasn't happy with the quality of the videos either, if I'm being perfectly honest. I felt like I could make different, better videos. And maybe I'm just wrong about that, but that was definitely a thing that I thought that was, you know, a purview of mine that I had to kind of do, at least a little bit. Oh, no, you do not. Oh, no, you do not. Get out of my face. Leave my Ulip alone. Gosh, Genji's push is actually a little bit frightening if you just leave him alone to it for a little while. Cool. I'll just sit on home. Quickly get the heal that I need. Bounce upstairs. Deal with it. The stream dropped. I think it was you lagging. Possibly. Possibly. This is probably the same thing that happened last week, which is upsetting to me because I've got one. I'm literally one motherboard shy of having a god like level computer, which would be amazing. But Oh, that missed! That missed! No! Where was the gaze, Yulip? It better have been on cooldown, buddy! Oh, no. Like, that's the thing with dinosaurs, is that it's like, you use it before or after a fight. You do not use it during, because it's so much more important to get the gaze off. Yeah! Yeah! Raffle side. There we go. Alright, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and completely nuke my team's ability to win. We're going to go ahead and start up another queue right now, and we're going to go ahead and do our third and second last of the raffle sites. And the winner this time is... who paid me $25. Sass and Salt, you won last time. No. Roll it again. Hey! There we go. Sass and Salt won last time. So... we're going with whatever that is. Congratulations. Keep your health above 0 to keep it to be better. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. It's a good point. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Yeah. Oh, geez. That was just a little bit too much. I almost sold the Leon, but it was too much. That was very silly of me. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that thing that I did. I'll be honest, I really thought that I was going to be able to handle that and kill somebody quickly enough. Between Penguin Throne and having maxed out damage, I really thought that I was doing more damage. I was so wrong. Mind you, considering how this game started off, look at us. We're doing a lot better. We're only like one numerical level behind. We're getting kills every once in a while. The only problem is that they just have ridiculously good push, and we are not getting our ridiculously good push kind of being used. Because we keep dying at the wrong time. Like, it's literally just a timing issue. It's literally just a timing issue. So Leon's alive, as is the Genji. I'm not worried about the two of them yet. Gaze would have been the correct choice! Oh, he's lagging. I'm not going to attack a man who's lagging. He's already got problems of his own. Bouncy. He's already got problems of his own. What? Why? Not where I want to be. That's too much! Does it look like I got 2 ranks of barrier mag? I can handle one of those guys tops. One of those guys tops on my own. Sprung. Oh, Leon's backdooring because that's what Leon do. I have to admit, that's always frustrating when you're dealing with a Leon. There we go. It's always frustrating going up against the Leon when you got an open core, because they will absolutely do that. And it's a smart decision. It's just frustrating. I think that for my last upgrade, I'm going to be a little bit selfish. Go for a little bit of regen, potentially. But for right now, more important, get some HP upgrades at this point. Like, you're not going to be doing that much more damage than you're already doing right now. Yeah, you stay in the raffle once you do the exclamation mark raffle. This is absolutely correct. Okay. Not a bad amount of damage. Like, again, I can put out some hurt with this build. It's definitely doable, but 200. I love the fact that this guy swings for an amount that even Clunk wishes he could swing for on more of his attacks. Okay, bounce upstairs. Hey! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. I will block for my team, but I need a... Oh! They made a miss! They made a miss. They made a miss. A miss was made. It's the maid of the miss. As opposed to the maid of the miss, you see. Super dead. Next. He's maybe not super dead. Now he's definitely super dead. Okay. Yeah, there's a Leon in our base again. I have to admit, that's getting really annoying. He went upstairs. Oh, lame. They just have so many ways to, like, push individually without needing to actually commit very hard. And unless if we start getting some seriously hard CC on them, this is going to be very, very tough. They're also forcing us to kind of come out to push harder, because otherwise we were too far back to be able to capitalize on it, 22 minutes in. So it's a bit frustrating, because I'm going to be late for my meeting. But then on top of that, look at this! Also, did I forget to raffle site again? No, I did not. Okay, there's another 10 minutes and then the stream ends, pretty much. Yikes! Stop pushing so hard. Jeez, oh man. Like, I don't even like that Genji Cocoon upgrade, and look at it go! It's making so many flyers. It's not just it, to be fair. Oh, that should have hit. I disagree with everything that just happened there. Oh, I wish I had gotten slow on bindings too. And he went for the flippin' base. This is upsetting. Like, this is the right move. Good job, Borf. Congratulations. You done it. Oh, he went left. Cool. Now we gotta push. Now we have to push. Now that Leon's gone, we got pretty good eyes on everybody and everything. Come on, Chucho, you gotta help me, man. Oh, I got a good hit, though. Alright, come on, hit those things. You'll give it to me. Oh, baby, yes! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, I think we're all out of gas now. If we make it out of this alive, I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I'm gonna. That Swiggins is too quick. I have to make some pretty sweet clutch plays right now. No! I was seconds away! Ah! Okay. So, the heal I think would be a good move at this point. Let's just do that. That's harsh. Nice hammer, thank you. This is the problem with AI. You get something like a Leon, you just get slapped. I mean, like, yeah, but AI, out of all the maps that are frustrating to play with, AI is not that bad. It still has like 2 lanes, there's a lot of ability to come back. It's just such a wide game. Like, if the 2 sections in the kind of the middle area there were a little bit lessened, you know, just reduced a touch somehow, this would be a little bit more manageable. But it's just so wide that it's impossible to catch up if you have one open core, really. Okay, well, guess who's got a missing hammer? Okay, no. Get off my base, you son of a gun. Ah, I got body blocked by all the freaking flyers! Oh, I can't even. There's so many flyers. Like, he's done okay at best, and yet. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. Like, I gotta love builds like this, but at the same time, it makes me so mad. If you had enough positive feedback about your videos, would you at least reconsider updating your channel with those kinds of videos again? Yeah, I would. And, like, honestly, I'm starting to feel really bad about it. There are a lot of people who've been kind of making comments about the lack of YouTube videos and all that stuff, so it's possible. I'm obviously busy doing stuff, but, you know, Ronimo asked about that, too, actually. They're like, hey, you know, if we hire you, we still want you, like, you know, do your thing. So it's like, oh, that's nice. Okay, so there's definitely a Leon sneaking past me. You know what? Screw it. There's already a Leon in here somewhere. I can smell it. Come on. I'm gonna be late for my meeting, folks. Oh, there it is! By the end of it, I was starting to play a lot better. I was rusty at the beginning. No, that's on me. It's just that Leon's way faster than you. Yeah, we didn't, like, we had some quick people, but, and then on top of that, I really felt like there were just some issues in terms of getting, like, some of our, like, plays done. Like, I was rusty and I did not commit that much to the fight. We were getting carried by our Chucho, hardcore. And poor Glass of Milk, my dude, my buddy, my friend, just, this upgrade needs to be first if you're going to use dinos at all. Otherwise, your dinos are useless. I don't know. Like, Ulip's one of those weird ones where it's like there's just a very specific way to play him. If you don't play him that way, then it's not that I don't respect you. I respect you. But, oof, oof! Yeah, Ulip kept on getting debated by the immunity shield. To be fair, that actually did do some work. But, like... Need a carry? I can't today. I have to go. I'm already late for a meeting. It's weird to say it, but that's the breaks. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to stop the raffle site, we're going to go ahead and roll it right now, and the roll swagigs! Congratulations, I'll go ahead and toss you your own RoboScoop in just a moment, but thank you again for the $30 donation to my pocket fund. And that's it for the hashtag rigged. Point is, look, good games. Really good games. I'm actually thrilled with the kind of games that we got in today. I had a lot of fun. More importantly, I think that I hope that you folks all had a lot of fun watching today. I hope that you listened to the news. If you didn't, hey, you know what? I'm going to upload this pronto to the YouTube for Ronimo, so that way people can get easier access to the news. But again, quick recap, SPL registration and check-in tonight, midnight. So you got 11 hours now to go ahead and get that whole thing signed up, signed in, and good to go. If you don't do it before then, I will check in for you maybe if you've, applied fast enough. So make sure that you get in there and you submit everything. I will continue, even if it says 20 out of 20, keep registering. I will 100% expand and create another division if there's the time for it. The Awesomenauts Brawl Weekly is up and running as well. It'll be happening this Saturday, or starting out this Saturday, so make sure to talk to them, specifically Tapis, about it. And yeah, Blightbound. We got some news coming out this Saturday, after which there will be the Blightcast episode 2, because the information in the PC gaming show presented by PC Gamer. It sounds so weird to say it that way every single time. Welcome to marketing. The PC Gaming Show will be happening on Saturday, and there will be some news for Blightbound in that show. So please absolutely check that out, because there is some exciting news in terms of, like, hey, what are heroes doing? Hey, look at that, there's heroes in this one. Please check out the show. With that said, thanks again so much for watching. I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. If you'd like to have some feedback for the show, send it to me, discord.gg/Ronimo. You'll be able to find me on there, no problemo. I'm good at this. I'm very good at this. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you guys next week. Next week. It's going to be a good time. Cheers. Oh, and yeah, you wanted some music? Boom! Music. Play me out, One Happy Galaxy. Yes, you can shill your team. Shill everything to do with the SPL here, if you want to, right now.